And how do I see comments?
And we're live! We've been live. Welcome to the 41st Annual Conference, Florida Native Plant Society. Here's Mark Kateli.
Hello, everyone. This is probably the most lighthearted presentation you will have all weekend. And guess what? Vala and I'm Matt Sajak, by the way, for tonight. And we have my trusty companion here, Vala White. Wow, Vala's posing for us. We're off to a great start, y'all. Please come, relax, enjoy. This is the beginning of my tour around the state, if you will have me. So Bonnie Basham did a tour around the state with Zoom calls and in person about DOT and roadside wildflowers. Your past president before her, Susan Carr, did the O2O program, and my outreach will be trivia night. So this is a good way for you guys to raise money for your chapter. It can be in person or visual or virtual. It can be a group chapter outreach. So for example, Passion Flower chapter can align with Lake Beautyberry chapter, and I can go over there, and it can be a group night where we can have lots of laughs, lots of prizes. My email address is right here. It's mkateli@fnps.org. I'd love to raise some money for your chapters so you can book your trivia experience with me, wig not included. But yes, we can go for it. Yes. All right. So moving forward, welcome to Trivia Night. As usual, it is Jeopardy. We say Jeopardy so we don't get, any copyright infringements there. So anyways, welcome to the 41st FNPS Conference Jeopardy with your host, Matt Sajak and Vala White. Vala, say hello to the audience. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Wow. I love the virtual background. It just erases my hand there for a second. All right, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. All right, this game, just like science and research, is not about knowing everything. All right, some of your bandwidths will be slower than others, so don't get frustrated when your comments are not coming in right away. We're not keeping score. This is just for the enjoyment of it all. So just relax, enjoy the experience, have a few laughs, courtesy of your president-elect, Mark Kateli. It's not about knowing everything. It's not about being better than others. It's not working without a sense of camaraderie with your plant-loving family. It is about identifying gaps in knowledge, your willingness to learn, a lifelong learner, many of us are. Being curious. Always stay curious, folks. The world is a big, big place. Sharing and learning from your experience, from your plant-loving family's expertise. Don't take the game too seriously. This is probably the most lighthearted experience of the entire conference. Enjoy the experience, count your points, or simply play for the fun of it. Plants are native to Florida, unless specified. I actually did a really good job this time and made sure all the plants are native Florida plants. Comment your name if you're called upon. Vala is right there, my trusty companion. She can chime in anytime and give me some quips and some comments. We'd love your feedback. Just show me some love, guys. Let's get this show on the road. And everybody at the end wins a prize. Yeah, everyone's a prize. Awesome. So tonight's theme, plant terminology, featuring the English alphabet. So here's your theme, folks. Plant terminology. Dun, dun, dun. And here we have the grid, folks. So our trusty Vala White here will take your comments. You guys can choose whichever column you want and for whichever price point. And I will go ahead and reveal the question or the clue to your answer. Vala is drawing the schematic. What a smart soul we have there. That way, she doesn't take the same question twice or the same request twice. So, Vala, while we have our fans, our viewers live, any comments about our wonderful, legendary hairstyles tonight?
Yes, Mac says, nice hair, you two. And Danny Young says, we are looking fire.
Oh, Danny Young. You guys are in for a treat. Danny Young always does the plant ID contest. That is more for, the challenge and the race to get it right, to get perfect answers. This game here is more casual and fun. So we have yin and yang, the best of both worlds. All right, Vala, do we have any requests?
Yes, Susan Carr requests C for 600.
C, what dollar amount? 600. All right, C for 600. Shaped like a cross. What is the plant terminology name for shaped like a cross? Here we have our Hypericum tetrapetalum, also known as four-petal St. John's wort. Clue, your answer should be starting with a C. Your answer should be starting with a C.
We have some answers coming in.
All right.
My hair is going back in the witness protection program so that it can, I can not have any problems with.
All right, so let's reveal the answer. Need not worry, I got you guys covered. All right, the answer is cruciform or cruciate. Dr. Carr, I bet you got it right. All right, back to the panel. What's your pleasure, folks?
Okay, we had a Mac, C for 200.
C for 200. C for 200. Keeping on with the trend of C's. Mac, here is clue. Surrounding the stem partially or nearly completely, as with some leaf blades. Surrounding the stem partially to nearly completely, as with some leaf blades. Your answer starts with a C. All right, Vala, should we reveal the answer? Yes.
We have one correct answer and a few not correct.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes, clasping. And here we have our clasping Waria plexifolia. All right, back to the panel. Pick your poison, folks.
We have an F for 200 from Janice Spencer.
All right, Janice, let's see what your clue is. The leaf of a fern, palm, or cycad. And of course, your answer starts with a F. The leaf of a fern, palm, or cycad. All right, should we reveal the answer?
Answers. We got answers.
Yeah, let's see it, guys. Let's see it. The answer is frond, and here we have our wonderful Thaleptris quinti, also known as the southern shield fern. All right, Vala?
We have Adam Arundel for, I think he said A for 1,000.
A for 1,000? Wow, Adam. Mr. Baller right here. Let's go for the gold. A for 1,000. Winged with expanded and flattened tissues. Winged with expanded and flattened tissues. Here we have our pterocolon, it's not pterocolon pycnostacean, also known as blackroot. So your answer, Adam, starts with an A.
A rabbit tobacco. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So Adam, do we have you stumped? Starts with an A.
Adam just put a smiley face. Adam doesn't have an answer yet.
Oh boy, Adam. We have stumped you.
Oh no, he's in. He's got it.
Oh, he's got it. Let's reveal the answer. It is alate, also known as winged. We have Ulmus alata, also known as winged elm. Same thing, alate. Very good, Adam. Good job. All right.
We have Maureen
Where do we
Phillips,
go?
800F.
F for 800. All right, F for 800. Leaf-like, usually applied to a bract or sepal. And here we have our Camelina erecta, also known as wide-mouth dayflower. Again, your answer, guys, starts with an F. Tricky, tricky. Do we have any takers?
Yeah.
Oh
we got
yeah,
answers.
already. Oh wow. All right, let's see if anybody got it right. It is foliaceous. Foliaceous, leaf-like, usually applied to a bract or sepal.
We've got variations on that. We've got foliate from David Roddenberry. We've got foliose from Danny Young. We got foliar from Steve Smith.
Those all count. Well done, guys. Awesome job. You guys are making this fun, keeping it relaxed and casual. We are right on target. Thank you, folks. All right, moving on. Where in the world do we go on this board?
Nobody's asking for any more. People, ask for more things.
Yeah, don't keep us on bated breath here. So Vala, how's your day been? Has it been busy, crazy?
I got all the field trips are up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh,
yeah, field trips are.
We got E for 200 from Kate Hurlbut.
E for 200. E for 200. Let's go. All right. Undivided and without lobes or teeth along the margin, as with our beautiful cocoa plum, Chrysobalanus ikako. Undivided and without lobes or teeth around the margin. We're talking about the leaf, guys. So your answer starts with an E. It's about the margin, leaf margin, starts with an E. Do we have any takers? Do we have any takers?
Kate says entiraceous.
I'll take it.
Kate.
The answer is close. Entire. That's it. Entire. An entire leaf. An entire leaf margin. All right, back to the board we go.
All right, we got another big move. Anita Camacho of Little Red Wagon Nursery goes E for 1,000.
Oh, Anita. My dear friend, Anita Camacho. Everybody give a round of applause for Anita. Just a wonderful soul. Genius, butterfly enthusiast. Amazing person all around. Anita, much love to you. All right, Anita, being the baller that she is. E for 1,000. Straight for the gold. Irregularly toothed. Irregularly toothed. Here we have is Adiantum tenarum, also known as brittle maidenhair fern. Irregularly toothed. No particular pattern going on. Just, kind of doing its thing. Like most of us, right? Yeah.
Speak for yourself, Mark.
I'm sorry?
I said speak for yourself.
Oh, speak for myself. Okay, fine. Feel like I'm alone here. Oh my gosh.
None of us are ever alone in the plant world.
There you go. We're never alone. We are never alone. All right. Irregularly toothed. Anita, this one is not easy. So need not worry if some of you did not get the right answer. But let's reveal the answer now. The answer is erose. Erose, irregularly toothed. Somebody got it right. Bella is nodding over there.
Yes, Danny Young, Kate Hurlbut, and then of course Kate has to say erratically erose.
Awesome. You guys, awesome job. Love you guys. Good job. Good job. All right. Where on the board do we go next, Bella?
Janice Spencer says F for 1,000.
My goodness, y'all are just ambitious over there. High ballers. F for 1,000. F for 1,000. Let's see what that brings us. Oh, this is a gardener's. Wonderful answer. Many gardener knows this answer. Many a gardener. Having irregular growth, resulting in a mass of tissue produced usually at the tip of a stem or inflorescence, as we see here in our beautiful Rudbeckia hirta, also known as black-eyed Susan. Having irregular growth, resulting in massive tissue produced usually at the tip of a stem or an inflorescence. All right. My trusty companion is nodding over there. That means a lot of people have got this answer.
Answers vary. Answers are varying.
Answers vary. Let's reveal the answers, folks. All right. The answer is, oops, fasciated. The answer is fasciated.
All right, yeah, Lydia Cooney and Patrick Bolin and Kate, of course, got it.
Of course. Come on, Lydia. Round of applause from South Florida. Lydia Cooney, everyone. Wonderful soul. Patrick Bolin, UCF Arboretum. Wonderful people. Awesome, guys. All right. Where in the board do we go next? My trusty companion, Vala White. People comment away, or I will ask Vala to choose for us.
Mark, you're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, Danny, D for 200.
D for 200, Danny. Hey, I'm beginning to sense a pattern here. Adam's going for the A's, and Danny's going for the D's. All right. Let's see D for 200. A flower, the sunflower family, lacking an expanded corolla, usually occurring in the central portion of the capitulum or head of the inflorescence. Here we have, which is what? Echinacea purpurea, also known as our coneflower, purple coneflower, flower in the sunflower family, lacking an expanded corolla, and usually occurring in the central portion of the head or capitulum of the inflorescence. So it's a type of flower, guys, and it starts with a D. D for Danny and D for this answer. Danny Young, what do you think it is, sir?
He's not in here. He's not going for it.
Oh my gosh, Danny, really? Here you go.
There he is. There. He's in there. You go, Danny.
All right. Vala, let's reveal the answer for our wonderful audience. Dun, 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 dun. It is disc flower. A disc flower. What is the opposite of a disc flower? A ray flower. All right, and back to the board we go. All right, Vala, where in the board do we go next?
We have a request for B600.
B600. B is in boy. B600. Widened base of a tree trunk, commonly associated with trees in wet areas, as we see in our wonderful bald cypress over here, Taxodium disticum. Widened base of a tree trunk commonly associated with trees in wet areas. The answer starts with a B, guys.
People are all over this one.
Oh, my trusty companion is saying they are on it. They are on it. They're on it. They're on it. Let's reveal the answer, guys. Well, B for 600. The answer is buttress. Buttress. Many wetland trees do this. Tupelo does this too. All right, back to the panel. Here we go.
We have a C for 400 request.
A C for 400. Here we go. Usually pendulous, spike-like inflorescence of unisexual, sessile, or subsessile apetalous flowers. Why am I doing this? Not really sure. Usually pendulous, spike-like inflorescence of unisexual, sessile to subsessile apetalous flowers. Starts with a C. That's your answer.
People are all over it.
Oh, they're all over it. They're just scrambling. They're just trying to type it in there. Yeah, guys, let's do it. All right, time to reveal. The answer is catkin. Catkin. How many of you knew that our catkin flowers lacked petals? I didn't know. It's kind of new to me. Usually I'm hunkered down in March and February with such bad oak allergies that I can barely get out there. So it's probably the reason why. All right, guys, moving on and not paying any attention to my allergies. Where on the board do we go? My trusty companion, Valor White.
Adam says A for 400.
Okay, Adam, I'm going to do A for 400. Danny, I'm just going to save you the breath and do D for 400 next. How's that? All right, A for 400. Here we go. Earlobe, shaped appendage, as in some leaf bases. Here we have our trusty smilax. Smilax. Earlobe, shaped appendage, as in some leaf bases. Our greenbrier is demonstrating this in this picture.
People are all on this one.
Oh, yes, they are, as they should be. Let's reveal the answer. Auriculate. Auriculate like an ear. All right. Vala, shall we do D for 400 in honor of our Danny Young? Let's do it. D for 400. Fleshy, indehiscent fruit consisting of an exocarp, usually thin, mesocarp, usually fleshy, and a bony or stony endocarp. Your answer begins with a D. Here we have our wonderful American plum, Prunus americana. Fleshy, indehiscent fruit consisting of an exocarp, usually thin, mesocarp, usually fleshy, and bony or stony endocarp.
Kate is complaining about our parts of speech
Our parts of speech.
that are that they're phrased incorrectly. They're adjectives.
Oh, well,
And
I'm
so
so
we need
sorry.
to rephrase the question.
Can you just have a cocktail on me and call it a night?
Somebody buy that woman a drink.
All right. So let's reveal the answer. I think a lot of people should have got this one. The answer is droop. Droop. Yes, droop. All right. Where on the board do we go next? My trusty companion, Bala White.
A for 800.
A for 800. Here we go. This is a nice one. A bristle, usually terminating a leaf or other structure. A bristle, usually terminating a leaf or other structure. Let's reveal the answer. On. And many of you probably know this one. Here we have our beautiful Elliott's blue stem, also known as Andropogon gyrans. Where on the panel do we go next?
We have a request for C800.
C800, you betcha. Let's do that. All right. With a fringe of hairs extending from the leaf margin. With a fringe of hairs extending from the margin. Here we have our beautiful Rexia. Rexia petiolata.
People are on it.
Fringed meadow beauty with a fringe of hairs extending from the margin.
You know, it is the Fringe Festival right now. So
the Fringe Festival. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, I was there yesterday. All right, let's reveal the answer, folks. It is ciliate. Ciliate is the answer. And back to the board we go, Vala.
Suzanne Kennedy wants D for 600.
Awesome. D for 600. Folks, keep those comments coming. Keep those requests coming. Vala is taking notes about which answers we have already taken. C for 600. Let's see that. I think we did this one, didn't we, Vala? Okay. Yeah, it's all right. Shaped like a cross, as in our Hypericum tetrapetalum. The answer is cruciform or cruciate. I think Dr. Carr had actually asked this one early on. So no worries there. All right, moving forward. What's next?
We need more suggestions, guys.
We need more suggestions. Folks, we're taking your requests live. I have my trusty companion, Bala White, taking your requests. Let's make this happen. Bala,
Julie Becker.
Wait on comments?
Julie Becker says B for 1,000.
Of course, Miss Becker, let's go with B. B for 1,000. Here we come. Thank you, Julie. B for 1,000. Flower petal, typical of papillonoid legumes in the pea family, usually the upper and largest petal. Flower petal, typical of papillonoid legumes in the pea family, usually the upper and largest petal. Here we have our beautiful Centrosema arenicola, also known as our sandhill butterfly pea. Ooh. Yes. All right. So we have A for 200, B for 200, E for 600. F for 600. F for 400. E for 400 remaining. All right, guys. We're coming down to the end. So just to make it easier, I think Vala will just reveal and request the cubes from here on out. That would make it easy for you guys. All right, so going on with B for 1,000 for Miss Becker. Flower petal, typical of paplanoid legumes in the pea family, usually the upper and largest petal. Any takers? Ooh, we got them stumped, Vala. Ooh, it's getting good.
They're asking for a reveal. Right. They're asking for a reveal.
All right, let's reveal the answer, folks. The answer is banner.
Okay,
banner.
Shirley got it. Shirley got it. Lydia got it.
Of course, Lydia.
Kate says
much
bodacious.
Love to Shirley again.
Like both of us.
Much love to Lydia Cooney. Much love to Shirley Denton. Shirley Denton is our communications chair. Everybody give a round of applause to our wonderful Miss Denton. Yeah, Shirley. Awesome job. Thank you so much for your service. All right, Vala, my wonderful companion. Tell me where I need to go. Show me the way.
Let's do B for 200.
B for 200. Here we go. All right. B for 200. At, attached to, or of the bottom, as with leaves attached to the floor of the plant. It starts with a B. At, attached to, or of the bottom, as with leaves attached to the floor of the plant. Yeah, Vala's giving me the thumbs up. That means a lot of you have got this answer. And yes, as you should, many of these plants here in Central Florida demonstrate this. The answer is basil. Basil rosette, basil leaves. Wonderful. Vala, where do we go next?
Let's do A for 200.
A for 200. Here we go. A for 200. Having two halves or sides that are unequal in size and or shape. Having two halves or sides that are unequal in size and or shape. Here we have our Ulmus americana, also known as the American elm, demonstrating this fabulously.
Ding, ding, ding,
our
ding,
wonderful
ding.
Vala is nodding her head. That means it's time to reveal the answer. Let's do it, guys. Asymmetrical leaves, right? Two halves, unequal in size and shape. Yeah, fun stuff.
Let's do E for 800.
E for 800, here we go. E for 800, the method of training trees or shrubs to grow flat against a wall or fence or in the form of a wall. Typically, a plant is called this once it's shaped like this. The method of training trees or shrubs to grow flat against a wall or fence or in the form of a wall. Here we have our beautiful eastern redbud, Cercis canadensis, little bamboo stick. Somebody is training it to grow in a certain way. Your answer starts with an E.
All right, these people are so smart. People.
Well, that's not a bad problem. We can just spread the love. So I know our resident know-it-alls probably are the ones that are responding the fastest, but it's okay. Let's showcase and spread the love and give somebody else a chance. So besides Lydia and besides the wonderful Shirley Denton. Who else has guessed this right?
Mac Camacho Vieira.
Mac, our wonderful director at large. Everybody give a round of applause to Mac. Just a wonderful soul, just easygoing, wants everything good for the world and good for people and good for their lives. Just a wonderful soul. Mac, thanks for being you. Let's reveal the answer. Espalier, Espalier. I should be a French singer, Vala. Do you think I have a shot?
I mean, you can give it a go. Everybody has to have dreams, Mark. I mean, Matt.
Ugh.
I mean, Matt.
Oh my goodness, you said it so diplomatically. But thank you. I appreciate it. Anyways, I'll stick to my day job. Moving on.
Let's do
right.
D for
Where do we go?
1,000.
G for 1,000. We're going to do this in honor of Danny Young. Folks, if you are sticking around for Sunday, I believe that's your planned ID contest hosted by Danny Young. Be sure to attempt it. Don't worry if you don't get all the answers right, but it's going to be an awesome, awesome time. So please join Danny Young for the planned ID contest. D for 1,000. Occurring in two opposite rows along a central axis, as with leaves on a stem, making the entire structure appear flat when viewed down the axis from the tip to the bottom or vice versa. It's a little bit wordy, so let me repeat that. Occurring in two opposite rows along the central axis, as with leaves on a stem, making the entire structure appear flat when viewed down the axis from the tip to the bottom or vice versa. Here we have our Morris rubra, also known as red mulberry, doing that beautiful thing that is the answer to this clue. Starting with a D. Val is smirking, so Val is probably waiting on more people to answer this question. Isn't that right, Val?
Well, I was hoping that the wonderful Suzanne Kennedy, well, she might have it. I don't know the answer.
Well, for you and Suzanne, let's reveal the answer. Oh, D for 1,000. It is Disticus. Disticus. Also, we have Taxodium, Disticum, same thing, flat surface where your leaf blades are on the same plane. Isn't that interesting? All right, moving forward. Where do we go next?
Let's do A for 600.
A for 600. Adam Arundel, we're coming into A land. A for 600. Here we go. Lower surface. Lower surface. Lower surface. I believe this is Magnolia no, forget this one. It's up in the panhandle. Magnolia. It's a magnolia, but it's showing something that is your answer, the lower surface. All right, folks, this one should be an easy peasy one for many of you. All right, let's reveal the answer. It is abaxial. Abaxial is your answer. Vala? Who got it right this time?
Oh, a lot. It was a good list. David Roddenberry, Kate, of course, Suzanne. Yay, Suzanne!
Wonderful. Good job, Suzanne. Love that. Awesome job. Going back to the board, what do we have next?
Let's do F for 400.
F for 400. Do we have any buddy in the audience that starts with the letter F, their name or their last name?
Nobody that's been
All
commenting
right.
recently. I mean, we definitely have
Okay.
F's, but
Okay.
nobody in here right now that is popping in.
Okay. All right. No worries. Well, Vala, for being a wonderful co-host, I'm dedicating this column to you. All right. F for 400. A bundle of like organs. Example, pine needles. A bundle of like organs. Example, pine needles. People should be crawling all over this because the pine needles just give it away. Yeah. See, Vala's trying to help y'all with the, signals and stuff. 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5. Length also matters. All right, Vala. Vala, it's been such a pleasure. We've done this twice, yet we're strangers. So close and yet so far.
Are we strangers? Are we strangers?
Don't quit your day job, Mark. See, I made her smile. There we go.
You know, we'll always have Paris.
Oh, we'll always have Paris. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, guys. This is what trivia is all about. A bunch of laughs and getting to learn a little bit that you probably didn't know. A bundle of like organs, example, pine needles. Let's reveal the answer. The answer is fascicle. Fascicle. All right. Vala's already on to the next one. Vala, tell me where to go. Lead the way.
B for 800. And people are worried about Dixie. I just want to let you guys know that Dixie is with Lynette, and she's probably laying on her dog bed, so everything's okay.
Okay, wonderful. Did you say B for 600?
I did. 800.
B for 800. Wonderful. Yes, it's pouring out here, guys. If you're in Central Florida, we've got a bunch of storms throughout the day. B for 800. Bud, usually produced in leaf axils that give rise to a new plant. Here we have Allium canadensis, also known as meadow garlic, doing this magical thing. That is your answer for B for 800, and it starts with B. And guys, Mr. Roddenberry, Miss Cooney, Dr. Bolin, Dr. Denton, Dr. Hobart, we have 2 possible answers with this one. Plot twist, plot twist. 2 possible answers for this one, but usually produced in leaf axils that give rise to a new plant. All right, Vala, what do you think? Should we give them a few more minutes?
We got some answers. Let's go.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see it. Bulbil or bulbel. Bulbil or bulbel. That's your answer.
The IL was definitely preferred amongst our audience.
Wonderful. All right, Vala, tell me where to go next.
D for 800, Matt.
D for 800. E for 800. Oh, D for 800. I'm sorry. Yeah, brain fart. All right, leaves arranged on the stem at alternating angles of 90 degrees so as to form a cross pattern when viewed down from the branch from tip to bottom or vice versa. Here we have our beautiful diminutive pretty little thing, also known as Discorixte oblongifolia, our oblong leaf twin flower, doing this. Your answer for D for 800 starts with a D. Opposite leaves arranged on the stem at alternating angles of 90 degrees so as to form a cross pattern when viewed down from the branch from tip to the bottom or vice versa.
We got some people got it. I think some people got it.
People got it? All right, let's reveal the answer, folks. The answer is decussit. Decussit. It's a wonderful evolutionary adaptation to acquire as much sunlight for each leaf as possible.
All right, the
All
next
right,
one.
Bella.
How
Where do we
about
go
let's
next?
go to E600.
E for 600. You bet. Brax, subtending the flower and appearing as a whorl beyond the calyx. Brax, subtending, supporting the flower and appearing as a whorl beyond the calyx. Starts with an E. Dr. Hurlbert, I think you probably have it. Dr. Hurlbert's taking this a little seriously, but we got to give props where props is due. If Dr. Hurlbert's getting all the right answers, got to give credit where credit is due, right, Bella? Amen. That's right.
She's
Bella,
the only one
I have
so
to
far.
say it. Bella, I have to say that wig looks mighty nice on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What about mine? Do you think it like shapes my head nicely?
I mean,
Does
you're
it
just
like
so
bring out my
glam.
eyes?
You
Does it
know,
like make no?
it really sets off your shoulders, you know, your cheekbones.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You are just, the voice of reason as always. Thank you, Baba. Brax, subtending the flower and appearing as a whorl beyond the calyx. Let's reveal this answer. Epicalyx. Epicalyx.
People did not like this one. Suzanne said, "Why cannot Brax suffice?" And a couple people said, "Extra."
Extra. Well, they are extra. Yeah, sometimes, plants give a little extra. It's just like extra love and extra attention and extra support. Everybody needs that. Epicalyx. There we go. All right. Where do we go next, Bella?
The last one, F for 600.
Dun, 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 dun. F for 600, our final clue for tonight's Jeopardy trivia night. And F for 600, I dedicate this to my trusty companion, Bella White. Let's go. Having small window-like areas, as we see in Sarracenia flava, also known as the yellow pitcher plant. Having small window-like areas. Starts with an F, as with our beautiful Sarracenia right here.
Oh, there's a lot of thing going on in the comments. A lot of
all good, all good. Close enough, guys. Let's reveal the answer. Fenestrate. The answer is fenestrate. Window-like. All right, guys, that concludes our Jeopardy. Let's see what you guys have won. Winners, everyone's a winner. Thank you for your attempt. Thank you for your achievement. Everyone's a winner tonight, no matter how fast or slow your bandwidth was as well. We took note of that from last conference. So we wanted to just give everybody a prize and thank them for playing Jeopardy with me. So here's your prize. It is a Wild Coffee and Catbird banner. It's a free digital download valued at $15. So if you had to go before this and wanted to purchase this courtesy of, let's see, it's Kim Heiss, kimheiss.com. Let's show you how you can use this banner. You can use it in a card. You can use it on a sign-up sheet. Think about, when you have your chapter meetings or your newsletter sign-ups, use it as a border for that. Amazing, right? Go ahead and scan your smartphones. It'll take you directly to kimheist.com, or just simply go to kimheist.com and enter the code FNPS conference, all one word, limited time only, courtesy of kimheist.com. Yes, Valerie just took a picture and it works. When you add it to your card, proceed to checkout, enter the promotional code FNPS conference, and it should be absolutely free to you, courtesy of Kim Heist, a wonderful artist from Palm Beach County chapter. Thank you, Kim. Big round of applause for Kim, awesome native plant artist. Check some of her work out while you're there. Thank you so much, Kim. And more information about some of these plants can be always found at fnps.org. You can go to our Florida Plant Atlas from USF, the University of South Florida. It's a good beginner's herbarium search. And from tonight, the wonderful book, A Botanist's Vocabulary by Susan Pell and Bobby Angel. Looks like this. Botanist's Vocabulary. Wonderful book, highly recommended. Easy to understand, easy to peruse through. Doesn't cram a lot of information there, just you can understand it visually and move on. That's the type of learner I am. And of course, we have Trivia Night by yours truly. So if you would like this as part of money raising, a fundraising event for your chapter, please do not hesitate to contact me. We can do this virtual, we can do this in person, whatever your heart's content. All right, guys.
We're getting a request for the book authors in the chat. Could you go back?
Oh, for sure. A Botanist's Vocabulary by Susan Pell and Bobby Angel. It looks like this. I wish I could twist it, but if I twist it, it disappears. So keeping it at an angle. A Botanist's Vocabulary by Susan Pell and Bobby Angel. Wonderful little book. All right, Vala. Well, thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I really appreciate another wonderful experience of game night at the 41st annual conference. I hope to see you guys tomorrow and day after. Please tune in. A big thank you to Shelly Sharp, our interim executive director, Valerie Anderson, who's running the show right now with all the tech support and fun stuff and keeping it interactive. There we go, clicking her mouse away. And of course, Bonnie Basham, our current president. She will be making your opening remarks tomorrow morning. So thank you, everyone, and good night.
Good night. It's Friday night in Kissimmee. Is that how that
Stay
goes?
dry, everyone.